5 common mistakes rookies make and how to avoid them. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ronnie Ocampo. On this channel, we talk all things wildland firefighting. So if you're interested in that, I highly suggest you subscribe. The first mistake that I see rookies making is thinking that the pack test is enough. Yes, passing the pack test, you're not going to get out to the fire line if you don't pass that. So that is step number 1, right? But we have to think long term, because when you're out on the line, you're not just going to go 45 minutes and be like, all right, I'm done. You're going to be out there for hours and hours doing really hard work. So you have to build up that endurance, that strength. The things that you can do to help build up your endurance: do some hill climbs with your ruck while you're out practicing. You can do interval training. You can change up the pace, things like that. So there's different things you can do to help build up your endurance. But just thinking that the pack test is going to sustain you and get you through, that's not going to work. Mistake number 2 is not breaking in your boots early enough. So yes, having a good pair of boots is really important, but breaking them in is even more important, because you're not going to want to have foot issues while you're out on the line, because your feet are your money makers, right? So you want to make sure that you're not having any blisters or any sprains or anything like that, any cuts on your feet. So breaking in your boots early, having the time to do so, is really going to be beneficial. Mistake number 3 is coming in with the wrong attitude. Now this one is huge, because being out on the fire line is about teamwork. It's about humility. And if you come in overconfident or defensive and you can't take feedback, you're going to slow the crew down. Yes, I want you to go into the fire line confident, but not overconfident and think that you know everything. So the mindset shift is just to be coachable. Try and learn as much as you can, grow as much as you can. And in my Advice from Seasoned Wildland Firefighter book, there was tons of seasoned wildland firefighters who said being coachable, asking questions, listening more than talking is way more important. That's what they want to see out of their rookies. Someone who is just hungry to learn. That's the type of firefighter that they want. And the 4th common mistake is not being organized. So disorganization will slow you down. And when times call for it, you need to be able to grab your stuff very quickly. So if I'm your supervisor and I said, hey, go grab your gloves, and it takes you 3 minutes to do so, we're going to have a problem. So we don't want to be slowed down at all. So the quickest way to do that is have systems in place. Organize, have your specific essentials in one spot. After every fire or workout, or any time that your pack or anything gets disorganized, take the time to reorganize it and put it in specific places that you know. And sometimes crews will actually have their essentials in the same spot. So if somebody goes down, or if there's an emergency and they don't have their line pack, they can go into somebody else's and grab that specific thing right where it's supposed to be, because everyone knows where it's supposed to be located. The 5th common mistake is ignoring recovery and fuel. I know you're excited, you're wanting to get onto the crew, so you might be training hard or even overtraining, and you're not really resting or you're not eating as well. So make sure that you are doing those things, that you are fueling your body with the right foods, that you are taking in your hydration with water, electrolytes, just refueling your body. And then also taking rest. Rest is so important. You want to go into your fire season rested, recovered, and ready to go. You don't want to come in broken and injured, especially when you're out on the line, that you are taking care of those things as well. I know it's hard. It's easy to just start digging into the line and you go hours and hours and not realize, oh, I haven't drinking any water, or I haven't eaten anything. I've definitely done that before, but that way you become a liability to the crew, because if you go down, then everyone has to stop and tend to you. And so that doesn't help anyone or anything. So make sure you're staying on top of it pre-fire season and also during your fire season. If you're preparing for your fire season, make sure you're training for endurance, not ego. You are breaking in your boots early, you are staying humble, you are staying organized, and you are recovering the right way. If you're needing help with any of that, I have my 4-week pack test workout program, but I'm also launching a mini ruck course. I'll have all that linked for you below for you to check out. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. You can check out some of my other videos. Until then, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.